I think that for most people who see where you are now, if they follow you or they know you or read your books, how did it all start?
I grew up in Lake Charles, Louisiana, for those of you who don't know my story, and my dad he had 5 kids, wife. He was dedicated and committed to being the provider for his family. He wanted to be a good example for his mom, his dad. My grandparents came from Naples and Sicily. They came over on a boat, so the work ethic was right there in society. This is, 50, 60, 70 years ago, right? So different work ethic. Came to a country, you had to plow, you had to push, you had to shove, you had to work, you had to create something. So my dad died when I was 10 years old. He had owned a life insurance company. He actually started a life insurance company. It was taken from him and a partner. It was taken from him at the age of, I guess he was 42 years old. 42 years old, he's got 5 kids. He's got a wife to take care of and no job. So 42, a lot of obligation now, starting to move into the middle class. My brother and I are just born. He's got twins coming. He didn't know. They had planned all the births prior to that. Like you guys need to figure out your why you're going to do whatever you're going to do. My dad knew why he was going to do what he was going to do, but my dad didn't think big enough. I got 2 things from my dad. One, every day he worked, he was up early, he stayed late. Here's what happened. My dad died when he was 52 years old. Heart blew up in his chest. 10 years of so much stress on his body. Probably bad eating, different time, not working out, not finding time. Heart blows up in his chest, leaves 5 kids and a wife that does not know how to produce income. He's in transition between 42 and 52. He's in transition in his life, right? He's having to go from life insurance company, big dream, company gets stolen away from him. He's like, what am I doing? Right? This is the story of the middle class right here. This is called gravity. So this is what I learned from my dad. My mom had to sell a dream house that was paid for in cash. My dad bought a dream house a year and a half before he died. We all went in, celebrated. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. This is crazy. This is great. We made it to the middle class. My dad dies. My mom has to sell the house literally a week after my dad dies. When she should have been grieving, she was having to sell this dream house. Like the middle class is failing. It is a bridge that is failing, is falling, right? My dad will die. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I learned when I was 10 years old. Oh man, life is short. Okay, my dad didn't provide. He worked hard, but he didn't have enough. Because if he had enough, my mom would not have had to sell the dream house. Everybody agree with that? Okay, my mom did not know how to produce new income, so my mom had to go into conservation. So when you ask me the question, how'd you start? I started with the wrong data. Okay, I started with the wrong data. And the data was, hey, life is short, something bad's gonna happen, all that's true. But if you could outproduce, if you could produce enough income, you could start solving some of these problems, like indestructible income.